Hi everyone, I'm your best friend back in town again to get you on your dancing feet. Everybody come on. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who defy me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who deny me, trying to get up in the face and define me. Here's a shout out to the ones who defy me. Everybody come on. Yeah, bitch, I wish you would.
Hello, gamers. Welcome back to Gregory New Horizons, where I built this off stream. What is it? Ore processing. Is it good? No. But at least it just cooks in the background. I want to set up a silicon loop. I really do. Because we're getting kind of near the, not the end of MV, but there's not a ton left here for us to do, except go for HV circuits. I made one more super tank, so say hello, super oil tank. If it ever runs out, we have to go pump more oil. I went to a dungeon off stream. I made some cool soap. Not this soap. This soap was looted from a loot game. So look at our warp. Boom. It's now below 50, baby. We could do a little bit more research if we cared. But anyways, yeah, these will just run forever now. I was going to make 4 of them, but I ran out of resources. Anyways, I want to make a silicon loop. If I get any more aluminum for that, you're not even doing aluminum. You're on making dark steel and red alloy. Well, that's probably enough red alloy to last me forever. So here's the plan. Sand electrolyzes into something. I already forget the plan. Sand turns into silicon dioxide. We throw that... Oh, where is it? Yeah, we throw that in the electrolyzer, gives us 3 silicon dioxide. We get sand off our power system. Boom. Plus we can just hand top it up. That we can turn into raw silicon by doing something. By giving it magnesium. We can get raw silicon. If I chem reactoring it, I believe. Yeah, I don't think any of these are being viable. I think it's we chem reactor it. Where's chem reactor? Yeah, silicon dioxide plus magnesium gets chem reactored into magnesia and silicon, but magnesia can get blasted back into the magnesium. So it's a closed loop, but it makes oxygen. That, we then take raw silicon, mix it with hydrochloric acid, which we have to make, but just hydrogen and chlorine. Turns into hydrogen and this chemical. Those get looped back together. They make solar-grade silicon. And the whole system is literally automated. The only thing is we have to feed it sand sometimes. Or, like, other sources of silicon. But it's basically our byproduct from power generation can become our silicon line. The only downside is we're running out of room here, so it's about to get spaghettied. Because this took up more room than I thought it would. But don't worry about that part. So first things first, I need an MV. Is my tracking broken today? Oh, hecking... It is. There we go. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, we're kind of running out of room here. Which means we want to get an HV factory up and running before too long. That's like a lot bigger than hecking a chunk and a half. But yeah, so to start with, I need an MV arc furnace. I don't think it's the advanced arc furnace. It is 4x and copper cables, some aluminum plates, a machine hull. I'm out of machine hulls. I need aluminum. This thing needs to start making aluminum. Stop making hecking dark steel. I've got cryolite. I need alumina. BRB, we have to go eat a mountain. BRB, we have to go. we need more clay dust. What the fecking... Thank you, Fomcraft. I love being sun-scorched. Wow. Incredible. Does this milk work? No, that milk just took away all my buffs. Well, I don't think being sun-scorched actually does anything from the looks of it, so we're probably fine. Like, it probably, you know what it did do? Hecking, drinking milk removed my permanent fire resistance. I know we still have it, it doesn't show. Maybe it would do something if we didn't have permanent fire resistance, but, like, we have permanent fire resistance, so who cares? Ah, my eyes! So, you know. Oh, cool. The downsides of life no longer affect me. W. I love when the downsides of life no longer affect me. Anyways, hardened clay time. I love terracotta. Oh, other thing I did off stream, I went and I tapped a little bit on the bedrock where our diamond mine was. There's a little bit of oil there. So it might be viable to go... Oop, hey cave. To go set up a drilling rig there later. I don't know if it's good or not. I can show you. It's 45 to 75. I don't know if that's good or bad. But in order to do that, we need silicon wafers anyway, so we have to silicon first. So we have to do this first. My hacking backpacks are all full. I raided another dungeon off stream. Because they're really not... After the first one, they're really not interesting now, because it's just me going for random food items. Like, there's not actually too much great loot from them beyond just food for hearts. But yeah, there's another roguelike dungeon out there. Oop, oop, oop. For late stream. Yeah, if I did them earlier, it would be a lot better for me, I want to say. But we didn't, so you know. The extra food is nice, honestly, just getting more hearts. We're up to like 1 trillion bonus hearts, so you know. You can see we're almost at the end of pink hearts. I wonder what's after pink. But we'll also eventually get other sources of bonus hearts beyond just food buffs. Hopefully it's ready, and I hope so. Okay, that should be enough for now. I guess other thing is, once we get the MV Engraver, we can do Foam Craft. We can't do infusions yet, but we can at least make an Arcane Furnace and make a Sencha, which would make my soap making easier. Because let me tell you, gosh darn, soap is so hecky annoying. It takes way too many aspects. Why am I here? These are just going to throw into the Steam Macerator. Yeah, macerate all these, please. Thank you. My Steam production also hecking sucks, because I keep forgetting to reset these, but I'm also way too lazy to give them distilled water, so you know they can all be calcified forever. There you go, putting that way. But again, Steam's less important when I got like the passive ore refining going on. Like, don't get me wrong, these are slow. These are LV machines. This ore refining's really slow. But it's just set and forget it. So you can see, like, it's just, look at all this. You put the ores in these chests, you just let it cook forever. If I ever need ore, like, on demand, I do it myself in the Steam machines. Like, that's the advantage, is I can still just use my old system when I need stuff on demand, but, like, the automated stuff just passives it, kind of. Everyone in an ME2 network's gonna get mad at me for saying something's passived. When it's really not, but you know. Clay dust. Clay dust, clay dust, clay dust. Go electrolyze clay dust. Okay, slurp. And this whole line, I will eventually hook this up to just run forever, too. Because we're going to want a lot of polyethylene. I'm super tanking it, by the way. But for now, we're just chilling. Okay, where's the electrolyzer? There it is. Oxygen goes in the EVF. Why are you not running anymore? Oh, right, I took out all your stuff because we're going to throw aluminum in you. But yeah, I've, like, overall, like, literally, there's not much left in MV that I really care about. I mean, surprisingly, it turns out hacking, a lot of what's in MV is just not that, like, just diesel. Like, it's diesel and silicon. Like, this is all just silicon. And Canifol, I guess. Like, Ender IO, I actually don't care about anymore. Like, we'll probably get it eventually. It's LV2, yeah. And we did the polyethylene, which, you know, that's actually another part, is doing the polyethylene. And then we can make, like, sodium pentasulfate to get plastic boards after, but that's future. How are my circuits doing? You need way more red alloy wires, which need redstone. How's my redstone going? Do I just have redstone here? Oh, I do. Nice. Yeah, I made a million trillion resistors and circuit boards in that leave polyethylene production. Because I ate through a lot of our LV circuits setting up the ores. What am I putting away? I have no phone. Jeez, that thing works fast. Anyways, I require aluminum in large quantities, EDF. I trust you can fire quickly. So I'm gonna want to make... So first step's an arc furnace. Alright, this is supposed to be a cauldron. Let me do that quickly. Because I can get a witching oven. Let me just eat this ultimate stew. Dang, that stew gave me resistance and everything. It gave me regen 2 for 5 minutes. Crazy. Anyways. This needs to be the cauldron. This is for the witching oven. But that I will get to later. That'll happen later. Where's HV going? In a different room. HV gets its own room that's a lot bigger. That's where HV's going. HV gets its own spot. It could. I don't know where exactly, but yeah. Oh yeah, you might know this. Is this a good yield for oil, or is this a bad yield for oil? I don't know if what counts as good or bad. Also, I don't know what raw oil is. But I'm sure it's fine. I don't know if 75 is good yield, or if it should be looking like, or if it's terrible. Do I have aluminum just sitting somewhere? Okay, I do. He's gonna be plated. Those wires. Slorp. Thirsty tanks, my beloved. Can these get turned into red alloy wires? I'll take a redstone for it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. This gets thrown here. But yeah, TLDR, we've also given up on Ender IO because it takes 20 years to EBF all the metals for it, so I've given up on it. That's why I spent all the time EBFing a redstone alloy for 16x cables. You know? It's alright, you can do slightly better. Gotcha. Maybe the second EBF. Honestly, true, but I'm waiting for Canifall coils, and then we'll make a second EBF, because I really don't want to make Cupernickel coils for one of them. But literally, we probably should have made a second EBF. But we're going off one for now, anyways. There's other types, ratios, absent distillery. That's fair. I don't know. That is a question for future me. Because I'm just going to live off of light oil and centrifuging oil sands for diesel for now. Okay, so these go into the circuit maker. Make the circuits. We're going to run out of vacuum tubes. Oh well. But yeah, it turns out, polyethylene lets you make things for super cheap. That's why we have 1 trillion circuit boards now. Talking about the suits HV. Yeah, that was my thoughts. My thoughts are I want to just kind of struggle with what we got for now, and then once we hit HV, we make a new building. We make the big distillation tower, and we just make C18 boosted diesel or something. And we get 1 trillion different oil types. And we can just crack them all into, like, various funny chemicals. Anyways, I need some machine frames. We'll make 3 to start. We'll probably need, like, picking 6, but we'll start with 3. I mean, we'll start with 2, my bad. Okay, arc furnace. Oh, it needs 4x cables. These need to get cabled. I love my lossless LV cables. You don't want to know how much hecking time I spent waiting on red alloy. You really don't. Redstone alloy, not red alloy. Slightly hardiness sorts of additive. No distillation to that. I mean, we could probably live off diesel for now. Like, I'm not saying it's our first thing we do. Like, diesel is probably good enough to start. And then maybe it's either we use CBD or we could just upscale diesel and make more diesel. Because diesel's not that bad. Not hard to process. That's fair. Because, like, we could replicate this setup except do it better with a better source of oxygen and hydrogen. Because really, the only thing I'm struck, like, half of this is just dedicated to hydrogen. If we could get a better source of hydrogen, we could compact this way down. But anyways, why are you not running? Oh, you're out of alumina. Let me go get more of the clay dust. But I kind of want to get to HV and then, like, because HV, from the sounds of it, sounds like HV has, like, a ton of stuff in it. Like, there sounds like HV so much, which I'm looking forward to. Like, I'm kind of looking forward to it, to, like, being, like, build funny multi-blocks. Instead of making single machine Nightmare Zone. It can be multi-block Nightmare Zone. I don't know what it's... Oh, right, coolant. And, of also making a base that's more... That's a one distillation, just tilt further, get the hydrocarbon. Breakdown for hydrogen. Like, that sounds useful. If I could, like, turn oil into hydrogen, that sounds very useful. We just can't do that right now. Or we could, but it would take 16 single block machines or something. So we're just, you know, burning water. I will say I'm considering maybe getting dark steel armor if that's worth. I don't know if it is or not. Hydrogen sulfide? I mean, we could just super tank it. Surely a couple super tanks would be good enough. Like, surely we can get enough super tanks to store it all. This needs a graphite cell? Okay. That's my canner. Sorry, that's a fluid canner. I need a regular canner? Where's my canner? Where the heck did I put my canner? Did I ever make a canner? I must have. I made a graphite cell before. Where is it? Hello? I made a canner, surely. Yeah, I have the quest done for it. Hacking. Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. I'm blind. I'm just blind. Like, sulfuric acid will be useful, like, right? Because it's... Sorry, hydrogen sulfide will be useful because we could just break that down into hydrogen, right? Like, it's hydrogen and water, we can avoid the water, set the hydrogen back. I need a graphite. Like, can't you just loop your hydrogen even further? These tin wires can get cabled. You don't need that much. Fair. I didn't need all these cables, but sure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do need that much. You don't know yet. What if I start using it to make distilled water for steam? Okay, so I'm going... Wait a sec. How much power does this use? How much power do you use? I needed you to what? To make what? Big Walls was trying to figure out how to not feel like waiting until distillation tower outputs. I feel like at some point you just have to accept it and void some of them. It's an electrolyzer. Why did I make an arc furnace? It's an electrolyzer. Wrong machine, bozo. Well, we have easy glass now. If we ever need hecking glass. If we ever need glass, there it is. Oops. You should have a major glass. They go, oh yeah, baby, infinite glass. It's fine. I mean, it'll be useful. We'll want glass. We'll want easy glass. I should probably make a separate electrolyzer so I have one for my own stuff and one dedicated to the loop. So I need an electrolyzer. That's a lot cheaper. It needs silver wires, okay. I also need some more annealed copper cables. But we should have copper dust from the ore lines. Yep. You're still in aluminum, but like you could also make the copper and I'd be very happy. Oh, we have annealed copper. Nice. These will be 8x. I'm expecting to have to run a couple more MV generators at some point. Because we only have 4. And these use one of their out, basically. These would use 1. I'm expecting this line to use at least 2. So we'll probably need at least 1 more. That's my guess, at least. Although, this generator probably isn't running all 5. Like, we could probably steal one of these. Like, it's probably not running 5 constantly. So, like, we'll just take one and hope it doesn't break. You know? We'll just hope this doesn't break. If our generator starts power failing, we can always put it back. There. Much better. Like, the thing, if this goes below 1 million, I think that's when I have to panic about light oil. But until this goes below 1 million oil, we're probably fine to ignore our problems. Anyways, this gets set to 1. These will get cabled. This needs the silver. Hecking, don't need glass bottles. I don't need this one lithium. Don't need that. Our miner, I think, is... Yeah, our miner's over here. It's currently mining soapstone for soap. Oh, it's night. Eep. But yeah, I went and did some more dungeons because the loot's not the greatest in them. Anyways, okay. Aluminum. Aluminum get. These should be bended. Silver wires. Oh, I need more good circuits. We're out of Gostro and MV circuits. Wait a sec. We need to fix that. Because, those are kind of important. How many LV? We're out of, vacuum tubes. Thank you, hecking Fongcraft Warp, for the explosion noise. I love having a heart attack. I don't think I have any more vacuum tubes. You see, this is why we should have used the liquid redstone alloy to make them instead of liquid red alloy. So we can get 16 of them at a time. That's fine, we'll just throw a bunch of these in here. Okay, so the best recipe is steel rods, annihilated copper, and molten redstone alloy. Got you. We can do all that. That is basically free. Because redstone alloy, we got a lot of. It doesn't have fluid extract. Why don't you fluid extract? Oh, it's an MV recipe. I need an MV fluid extractor. Which needs MV circuits. Okay. This will just sit over here for now. Time to get sidetracked. Time to immediately get sidetracked. MV fluid extractor. It's missing an MV pump. Okay. Which needs hacking bronze screws. Which needs bronze. Gross. But by side quest? Well, the side quest is to get circuits to continue on the main quest. But, you know. Hey, new friend, how's it going? These get laved. Oh, that needs more molten tin. I mean, an MV fluid extractor is probably useful for other things, too, beyond just what we're doing. I mean, okay, we just need a few. Also, I need more diodes. And I need more copper wires. How do we get diodes again? Polyethylene, tantalum, and gallium arsenide dust. I don't think we have tantalum. Annihilated copper, fine wire, polyethylene, gallium arsenide. How do I get gallium arsenide? I have to eat one of the crystals, which I get by EBFing arsenic gallium. On tantalum. Yes, but we can't make it into the gosh darn ingots. Because we do not have the ability to cool them properly. Or we can't, because it's like advanced metalworking. Or I could just use, oh wait, gallium. And then gallium dust. So I don't have much gallium, do I? How do I get gallium? It's on blank. There we go. And for Canifol, Space Walker? Yeah, I can do Canifol. I couldn't cooling bath Canifol, but I think tantalum you need a vac freezer. But I could be wrong. Canifol you can cooling bath if I see coolant. I mean, we could just try to push onwards and see how far we can get with as many empty circuits as we can make, but that's probably a fool's errand. I need more good circuit boards. Do I'm surely I have a way to make good circuit boards better now, too. Anyways, these need to turn into bolts. I need steel rods. I don't know where my steel got to. That's not steel, that's black steel. Steel. Let me drink this chai tea. New food just dropped. Because it's that. It needs annealed copper. Annealed copper is... surely there's an easier way to make annealed copper, right? Annealed. I can't spell. Is there an easier way to make you? Oh, we could just arc furnace it. What am I doing? Why am I using it in the EBF? What am I doing? No, get out of there. Awful, awful recipe. Why was I ever doing that? Why did no one tell me you could just arc furnace it? I think the 6 out was quite bad. Gotcha. I thought I knew. I know nothing. I know literally nothing. If I knew to just arc furnace it, I would have been arc furnacing it instead of waiting 20 years for the EBF to run it. It's fine. I'm not blaming anyone. Don't worry. Else arc furnace? I made an LV arc furnace to hecking arc furnace recycle an LV, like an aluminum fluid tank for aluminum to start Fomcraft. That's what we made it originally. Not for any other reason. That's why we made it. I didn't know it was useful. See, Ruby gets it. Ruby knows. Making early Fomcraft. Take more oxygen. It's called Immense Cope. That's why we made it. So you need steel rods, and these get wire milled. Just on one. After 2x runs on lapis. I don't know. You could put like an emerald on there for durability if you want. I didn't even have redstone on mine though, because mining by hand, I'm never doing that again. Just Lord. Anyways, these go in here. This goes in here. Oh, right. Oh, stop. You're cabling. You're not supposed to be cabling. Vacuum tubes. I need molten red alloy. That's on 5. Why are you stopped? You have no alumina. And after that, I guess you can go back to dark steel, because I have nothing better to run on it right now. Want the emerald? Yeah. I mean, technically moss is really good, but you only get 1 moss from quests, and it's almost always better using on bolts. Yeah, I don't think we're using tantalum. Oh, hecking, I can make these out of wafers? That's nice. I have no clue what that is, so I have no opinion, because I have no idea what that is. Anyways, gallium arsenide. Let's go. I think these things take, like, the small dust to craft, though. Yeah, just small piles. Not tiny piles, small piles. Oh, nighttime. Eep. Okay, so right, molten red alloy. Right. I need to just make a few. So okay. Right. I remember. We need these first. I remember. I need diodes. So that is fine Iliad copper wire with molten polyethylene. These arc furnace. Jeez, that's fast. Why was I ever EPFing these? So diodes are made on 4. This liquid could be yoinked. It can be turned into those. Oh, we got like 80 left. I'll just plunge that. Plunger. W plunger. Love how it breaks entropy. So it's that, and then the nearly copper needs to become fine wire, so that's a wire mill on 3. How are these not hacking power failing? That's crazy. I guess these don't use, this just use like no energy, so that'd be why. So this and polyethylene. We're gonna want to automate the polyethylene later. We really will. And then that takes 30 seconds to make a bunch of diodes, but that's fine. It can take time. That's fine. How are these doing? Still cooking. I love my byproducts. Which are 90% stone dust by volume. Don't worry about that part, though. If we didn't care about byproducts, this would be a lot shorter. But my stone dust. I don't think we need the gallium arsenide for anything else. We'll just let this make infinite diodes. Oh, and I need regular copper wires. Which I thought I grabbed at some point, but maybe I didn't. It's fine. We'll just wire these. It's not like we'll ever not need copper wires. It's probably good just make a trillion of them. Yeah, aluminum. And then, yeah, I can just go to firing dark steel. So I can make dark steel armor. Because I don't know what else I'm doing with the dark steel. Is this enough clay to fire it one more time? No. What's in this chest? Anything useful? A bunch of impure stuff. I have to spin. Cool. Okay, so diodes go in here. I will take out... Oh, hey, we got 2 of them. Wait, why is it not working? Oh, it's out of tin. That's why it's not running. It has everything else. We need tin. I need molten tin. Are molten... How annoying is it to make soldering alloy? I can't spell. I know how to spell soldering alloy. Soldering. How hard are you to make? Tin and antimony. Hey, Raven. Easy's a bit slow in tier machines. I mean, it's probably worth just to save on tin to make it soldering alloy instead. Right? Because what else am I doing with antimony? I have enough batteries for now. I really don't need more, so... We might as well. I think we're actually running a bit low on tin. I'm gonna have to probably remove the mine to cassitite sand. It's mostly made of tin. Yeah, but it's a lot more efficient in when it's used, isn't it? In the circuit assembler? Isn't it? Like if I go to circuit assembler, yeah, it's like half the tin. It's like 72 liters compared to 144. That's what I more care about, not anything else with it. Am I out of cassitite sand? Or cassiterite, there we go. Never noticed that? Yeah, no, it like basically will double my tin as long as I could just feed a bit of antimony into it. Although it looks like we're out of cassiterite sand, so we might want to go move the miner. But I need another empty chest for it. Let's go move the miner though. I probably has enough soapstone. Unprocessed tin chest. Yeah. It's like I mine tin. I literally lived off that tin for gosh darn days. But we're finally almost out of it. And okay, it's even stopped. Why did you even stop? Oh, he finished. Let's go, soapstone. I can... Yeah. There it is. Let me just get, like, a dirt block so I don't accidentally have this fall into the hole. And then wrench. My diesel mac. Let's go set this up where there's some tin. Where's a good tin source? Just over here. Although it hasn't happened yet. It's like, I probably won't, but just on the off chance it does, and on the off chance it drilled into a lava pool, it's like a 2 seconds to make sure I don't lose like 20 minutes of work. So I think it's well worth. Oh, I'm going to need a hecking... Oh, I don't have an empty chest for it. We need to go get an empty chest first. Because, you know, if you don't have a chest next to it, fun fact, it will spit the items on the ground, and they will all eventually despawn. The more you know. The problem... I mean, okay, this output can just be a normal chest. Give me this iron chest. I thought I had a chest somewhere. I mean, I'm considering being insane and making a bunch of dark steel chests, but realistically, we just want to make, super chests, right? I don't know where super chests are, but I think they're a thing. I'm gonna assume super chests are a thing. Yeah, super chest stores 4 million items. In HV, it takes LV circuits and a low voltage chest buffer. Like, we could make a super chest. The problem is, if I put everything in the super chest, we're never finding any items ever again. Because we'll have to sort through 4 million items to find what we need. So, maybe not right this second, but... Because if this is sorting's awful enough, imagine if I had everything in one chest. That's not how the block works. Does it only hold one item? Does it hold 4 million of one item? Is that what super chest is? It's one item? No! Okay, never mind. We're not making super chests. We're not doing that. Me trying to basically make an AE2 system in MV. Hey, can we put all our items in one thing? Thank you. I know AE2 is more than just, storing everything, but that's my favorite part of it, is storing everything. Has the inventory panel? Can I do that? Or is that an HV Ender IO thing? Because I know some Ender IOs are HV locked. I didn't swear off Ender IO, we're just not doing it right now. It needs pulsating. Aiding that, which we could do that. It needs a Z logic controller, which, what the heck is a slice and spice? What is this? I need solarium. What the heck is a solarium? Okay, we could make that. It needs a display. I think displays... I tried to make a display before and it was an issue for some reason. I'm sorry, mess? Okay, cool. What were we doing? Oh, I got sidetracked. Something circuits, something. We have 600 diodes. Soldering alloy. Right, soldering alloy. I need a chest to move the miner so it can mine more tin. Right. I remember. Okay. This chest is good enough. Yoink. Where did I put the... Okay, I still have the miner on me, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is depleted now. It's so nice for storage. Yeah, making chests, you mean? Yeah. We will just do this one. You jumping a bunch of midair? Feather duct taped wings, baby, from Fomic Tinkering, I think. Or might be Applied Energistics. Is it... think it might be Fomic Tinkering? Oh, sorry, it's Electromagic Tools, my bad. It's the, it's like, they're really not great, but combined with my Mantle of the Raven, they are flight. They are flight, which, Chests, barrels, better barrels, and drawers? Yeah, that's fair. And that's really what I care about, is getting around is so much easier when you can just fly places. I'm sure there's an easier way to get MV flight. Like, there must be an easier way for MV flight, but it's the way I figured out. So miner outputs to a chest and needs a power gen. Is Goose did? I have no clue what Goose did for their flight. I'm assuming they used flight potions, but I could be wrong. Because they're in a lower version. I think that's great? Yeah. I try my best to avoid Goose tech whenever possible. I like my computer. Oh, you need mining pipes. There we go. Go get the tin. Look at it go. You do not have enough gold? I'm sure HV is good ways to get gold, probably, I'd assume. MMS you consider goose deck, I see. Oh yeah, the other thing is we can do more bees, because I can get mining potions. Oh, not mining potions, what am I talking about? I can get biome change potions. Because I can start witchery. So we could start more bees if I want to spend 30 more hours bee breeding. But that's not right now, because I really don't want to do more bees right now. Anyways, my tin for soldering alloy. Statuing glowstones from props. That sounds about right, because you can just, like, automate that quite easily. Just added bees and it's alpha. Let's go, bees! Don't you love bee breeding? Early Ivan for each fairly. Does that work? Does that work? Does that work? Could I make the hecking space Enderman spawn? To your understanding it does? I see. Could I make this guy spawn? Because he looks funny. The answer is probably not. Chapter for at one point, like, this is how you get early Eye of Ender. Look, as much as I love Infusion, I think I can chill until HV. Considering we're towards the tail end of MV, hopefully, maybe, probably not, but I like to believe that. I think we could wait for HV. You know? Anyways, soldering alloy. Entirely logical means silly. Look, I only do my hecking tier skips right at the end of the current tier, so there's very little benefit. But you might cobble? Trash can. Trash can. Trash can. That's your solution. There you go. Don't trash can your anything important, though. Oh, you may have to enable it, because, it's a server utils thing, so if you never enabled your server utils, that'd be why. Like, you gotta set the hotkey for it. Same thing. I mean, I'm single player, so I enabled it, so like more for chunk loading rather than anything, but you know, it's still useful. I don't think I chunk load the miner. Oops. Let me go do that. Also, you want an item called dev/null. Let me go chunk load this before I forget. I think we're close enough where it stayed loaded anyways, but... There we go. Yippee. I will say, this thing saved me so much time. The MV miner really is so good. Like, it's probably legitimately saved me a few hours of hand binding. And I've only had it for a little bit. Like, I wish I would have rushed it sooner. More than one chunk, loading a 3x3 chunk area. I guess, but like, I really only care about it getting the chunk I'm targeting. Suit Flaws Emerald. Roguelike dungeons. The new roguelike dungeon loot table has flawless emeralds. That's how we got ours. Can span over those 9 chunks? It can? Dang, that's crazy. Okay, we should go do that then. You can chunk load this, I guess. There we go. But no, flawless emeralds, yeah, go to a roguelike dungeon. They spawn, I want to say, like, 3rd to 5th floor. Yes, you do have to find new roguelike dungeons for that to be updated. Yes, you do. So you might have to travel if you want to do that method. Fluid extractor. Slurp. Molten soldering alloy goes in here. Okay. So I need more good circuit boards. Also, I need more vacuum tubes, which we were doing. I don't remember why we stopped doing vacuum tubes, but it was for some reason. Some important reason we stopped doing vacuum tubes. Looks like Team Chicks? Right, thank you. Sorry, I have an awful memory, which everyone who watches my streams finds out from the first 20 minutes of watching me. I'm going to run the polyethylene. Let's get more polyethylene. I need more oxygen. Which means off to the sugar mines we go. It's the thing. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, it's weird because like sometimes I will remember, but more often than not, when doing Greg, I will just get sidetracked with some random goal that's like not what we were doing, but I'll still finish projects. I do stay focused a lot more when I'm on my meds, but like my meds wear off by evenings, and that's when I stream, so there is that issue as well. So when I do like off-stream Greg in the middle of the day, when I'm doing, you know, I actually can stay focused on task, which is how we actually got the ore miners done. Botania, my beloved. I'll just sit there forever. Cool. I need oxygen. Do I have any more food cells on me? I got a few. I don't even know where okay, how's our checklist doing, by the way? Anything else we've done here? I bred air bees. Getting rid of IC2? They're not getting rid of IC2. What do you mean are they getting rid of it? I don't think so. Why would they be? Unless they said something and I didn't notice. But I haven't heard anything about them getting rid of IC2. They are in lay version because it's AAR license. Oh. Okay, apparently they... What? Or the pack code. Oh, it's IC2 one of those fake mods that they're weird where they don't have, like, the source code for it, but it's, like, an external mod. So you just have to kind of cope with whatever they... Is that it? Is it one of those... Because no Greg has a few of those in it, where it's like an external mod. What was I even making? What is this? Random mentions in the Greg Tech Discord dev channels? Gotcha. I'm not in the dev channels, because my brain is too small. All rights reserved. How to customize it? Gotcha. Yeah, because I know that's one thing that Greg devs love to do is customize a bunch. I assume that any mod that uses RF power is, like, an external mod that has rights with it or something. That's my thoughts on it. But I didn't know IC2 was. But they'll have to do something, because IC2 is, like, has a fairly decent role for quite a decent part of the game. Mostly when it comes to crop rating. Now, actually, never mind. You could remove crop rating. Never mind. Kill crop breeding. Remove it from the game. Literally nothing would change. Thank you, devs. We don't need this mechanic. Just make it so crops are, like, free, and you don't need to breed them. Crop breeding nuclear replacement mod? Gotcha. No, I would replace it crop breeding. Let it burn. Venues as well? Gotcha. Oh, right. I'm not actually out doing it for the Targe and Sulfide, but that's fine. Jank quirks that make rather fun? Yeah. Ways in bee breeding? Bee breeding's not... I understand how bee breeding works. Bee breeding is like you just put... So bee breeding is this. I'll show you how you bee breed. This is bee number A. It's an ethereal. This is bee number B. It's supernatural. Ethereal plus supernatural while on top of a entropy crystal can sometimes give you entropic bees. We have now bee breeded. Literally, it's just BA plus B equals BC. And sometimes you have to put them on top of a certain block. That's all bee breeding is. I mean, there's more. That's like the basics. If like there are more quirks to it. I'm oversimplifying it massively, because I'm not talking about like traits, or like biome specific stuff or stuff like that. But in essence, bee breeding is just BA plus BB equals BC. It's just math. Crop breeding is hecking tier based and has. It's not deterministic. It's not the one crop plus another crop always equals a third crop. No, it's two crops will just randomly breed into a different crop, which is sometimes based on tier, but sometimes not. And so, it can be a copy of the parents, but it isn't always. Like, that's the one thing. It's like, how do you get stick read? Breed two sugar canes. Nice. What happens when you breed two sugar canes? This. This is from sugarcane breeding. Except the Terra Ward. I did that myself. Like, that's what, it's not deterministic. It's just RNG dice rolls whatever you crop breed to. That's my issue with it. Like, if there was ways to, like, force specific breeding pairs in IC2 crops, I'd like it a lot more. But, like, you can breed, like, oak bonsais that end up with a hecking, like, goldfish plant. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they tend to favor certain plants if you breed. Like, if you breed bonsais, I believe it favors other bonsais, but it's not guaranteed. Back to the Venerani, I haven't find a ton. I hope so. Got used to it first. That's fair. That's fair. The only thing I ever did of IC2 crops was breed stick read, and that was in my old world. Like, I'm sure I'd understand it a lot better, but like, when the meta is to open computers your breeding process, something's gone wrong. When what you're supposed to do with crop breeding is don't engage with it. Copy a gosh darn code script and put it into an open computers robot. Something's gone wrong. When the solution to the mod is open computers, something has gone wrong. When that's like the best solution and only solution. At least I never heard of bee breeding resorting to having to use open computers. But that's just me. That's me as a humble MV player's opinion. So, you know, take everything I said with a massive grain of salt. Why are you not working? Vacuum tubes. Why are we not vacuum tubes? Right, hacking, right, the fluid extractor, right, we have to make the fluid extractor. Oops. Sorry, I started to go off there. I didn't know I was that hacking heated about it. Oh, I need... piston. Useful in general late game. Yeah, I started bees honestly a bit too early, but even so, the bees are already paying dividends. Like, if I need it, I can now use bees to produce dust for all the crystal types. Not all of them, but quite a few of the like, not the hacking Thaumcraft crystal types. Which is just really nice and saves a bunch of time. I mean, I have to make an autoclave to actually turn the dust back into crystals, you know, but still. Useful. And this is just, like, this is with awful bees on no frames. Like, if I actually bothered to put good frames in and actually give them good traits, it'd be way better. But yeah, anyways, give me my polyethylene back. It can go back into the super tank. The problem with bees is bees have a much slower return than crops. Like with crops, you can always RNG luck into the crops you need immediately. Bees take work to get there. Vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes are... Right, hacking... Right, the same problem. Right. Right. Sorry, you could see, like, me in real time go back to the thought process. Okay, aluminum plates, aluminum rods. Oh, my inventory. I don't make too many of these, I'll just make a couple. Oh, my inventory's gross. I don't need 600 diodes right now. Okay, so you also need a pump, which needs bronze, gears. Not gears, screws. Get laved. These we can go get compressed to recycle back into aluminum. Oh, hey, my tallow. Yeah, we made a bit of soap. I'm gonna need more tallow for more soap. But it takes a lot of alienness to make, the soap to cure warp, so, you know. Soap will be a very slow process to cleanse my warp. But hey, it'll get there after a way too long. Also, I needed a steel fluid pipe, correct? Steel pipe. Where's pipe? Okay. You still hurting? I'm sorry. I do want to send for you. No, just okay. Robin's dying. Steel pipes. Why did doing that take away all the items? I'm so confused. There it goes. Anyways, bronze screws. And then it needs probably a screwdriver. That's my lunchbox. There, couple pumps. Jeez, I love my inventory. Okay, fluid extractor? MV machine hull. Fluid extractor. Huh? Oh, copper cables. We did it! Fluid extractor, yay! Oh, hey, good news, we unlocked the biodiesel alternative by doing that. I don't believe I need a biodiesel alternative, but you know, I'll keep my options open. So now we take our red alloy, wherever that got to. Now we can fluid extract it. Oh, I also need to scan this. Bing. Well, I guess we have quest rewards to claim now. Yeah, get seed oil. And fish oil. I'm actually going to get gambling. Aw, dang it. And then... Bio for the masses. Apparently, if you just make it the advanced fluid extractor, you finish bio for the masses. Ooh, iron to gold chest upgrade. Yeah, I'll take a free chest upgrade. Boop. What does this want me to do now? Get ethanol or methanol? Get seed oil? Get sodium hydroxide. Huh. Which then says get a pufferfish. To get biodiesel. I don't believe I'm going for the biodiesel route. I mean, it's an interesting power gen option is going biodiesel, but I think we're just chilling. But, yeah. Although, hey, I mean, that's the other thing is I do like how many power options you actually have in MV, because biodiesel was a consideration for me, actually. But we just went for regular diesel. You stopped. Why did you stop? You should not be not running. Take this redstone alloy and get back to work. All this dark stuff can be plated. There. Dang, look at all this fucking dusts I need to scan. Okay, so I actually need a conveyor of this as well. So... Fluid extractor. Give me this. This gets put into You. The assembling machine to make vacuum tubes runs on 5. Can I get anything for you at all? Okay. So vacuum tubes are glass tubes, steel rods. Dang, I thought we had more steel rods. Oh well. We'll cope. And annealed copper wire, which I need more of. Cause yeah, we'll need more annealed copper wire. Jeez, you can hand make annealed copper wire. Who is ever hand making annealed copper wire? Who is doing this? Anyways. What position are you in where you're hand making annealed copper wire, I wonder? Love auto-generator recipes. I don't know if it's... I guess because it's a Greg material, yeah, they just have it there, you can hand make them, but like, who's doing that? Like, that's... I mean, the legendary no wire mill run sounds horrifying. I need more steel. I need more wrought iron.
Hey.
Hey?
So I'm getting close to fever.
Okay.
It's not a fever
Like-
yet.
I will keep in mind. If it becomes a fever, let me know. I'll drive you right to the hospital, okay? Like, what are you at temperature-wise?
36.6.
Okay, what's fever? 37?
38 is like the proper fever.
Okay. Keep monitoring it. If it goes up further, we'll take you to hospital again, okay? Like, do you feel feverish?
I don't know. I just feel sore and achy and purple.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
Check again in like half an hour, see how you're doing, okay? Yeah, Robin's dying, everyone. It's not great. Who brought iron? So yeah, if her fever spikes up, I'm going to probably have to end stream early to run her to the hospital again. So keep that in mind. We could have to cut it short. But her health comes first, so yeah, if she needs it, I'm running to the hospital later. See, just FYI, I guess. Anyways, are we doing something, sugar, oxygen? Right, I need steel. Right. This gets macerated. Do I have any more wrought iron dust here? No? Cool. Man, it's like every single day I spend less and less time in the steam room. Cause like, magic's less and less important. Until we hit HV, then it will become important again. Where'd my wrought iron dust go? Oh, I've got so much. And like, the fact that now I have like my automatic ore lines up, like, having to manually batch process a bunch of it's kind of a thing of the past, unless I just need to crash a bunch of it. Go, my EBF. Hacking, turn on. There we go. This last oil I'll put back in the super tank. Oh, other update, I lost my pump, so, if we ever have to go pump more oil, we'll have to figure that out, because I did lose the pump. I don't know where it went. I think it might have fallen down the oil hole and I didn't notice. So, yeah. So we just hope we can live long enough to get to the MV distillery. Or the MV oil rig. Because, oopsies. Anyways, I need steel rods. Yeah, that's a few it looks like we made a few vacuum tubes of the small amount of rods we have. Looks like we made just a few vacuum tubes. Oh, that's way better than I thought it would turn out. I didn't think it was that efficient. Jeez. Good to know. Whoever said don't use red alloy, takes too long to EBF. I may present to you, I played for hours off stream and hecking sit and do nothing. Except stare at bees. Yippee. So many circuits. I mean, I guess, yeah, it makes, what, hecking 16 of them? So, I mean, that is fairly efficient, I guess. Anyways, okay, back to the original task. Let's get back on track and doing, silicon. I need a conveyor. I need more regular motors. I mean, okay, I'll leave the one. I'm missing polarized iron. We have polarized iron. I'm missing right there. Hey, Pert, how's it going? Good to see ya. Like passive on demand? Both. I'm planning on running a passive system off of my power generator, and I could just, like, on demand it when I need more. But hi, Pert. Mostly because I don't want infinite sand in a drawer. So, you know. I need iron rods. Yeah, good to see you, Pert. Glad to see you. Any plans for the Thanksgiving? I don't know if your family does anything for it or not. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm currently not dying, unlike Robin, who is. So, you know. Yeah, lives close family? Gotcha. So, Robin, she is in quite a decent amount of pain, and we've been in and out of hospital. You're trying to survive? Gotcha. So, yeah, it's not been fun. More sugar. And we're just, she's on giant hospital as well. Oh no. I hope you don't have to end up in hospital either, Per. Why is everyone getting to have hospital right now? Okay, I need more red alloy wires. Season 2 of The Simpsons view starting? I don't understand, but okay. I'm not cultured. I've seen exactly 0 Simpsons episodes. Liverfield jaundice. Oh, I see. Okay. That does not sound good. That sounds very bad. More redstone. I can do more redstone. More wires. You staying positive? That's good. Stay positive. Yeah. I hope things work out for you, Pert. Cause let me tell you, the hospital kind of sucks, especially the emergency room. Cause I've spent too many hours in the emergency room recently, and I'm hoping to avoid it. But if needs must, we'll go back there. Yours sucks. Yeah. Let me tell you. Yeah, it does. We know from personal experience recently. It's a lot of waiting. It's an awful lot of waiting. 3 hours, 27, you couldn't handle it? Really? Jeez. It's 27 for you? Jeez. It's like getting close to freezing at nights here. It's warm. Like, they're calling for maybe snow this week. Let me macerate that. Currently 13? I don't know what it is for right now. I guess I could check. Oh, it's hacking. Apparently it's 15 right now. Jeez, it's really warm out. That's nice. Cool, another stack of vacuum tubes. Okay, I think this is enough LV circuits to hold us over for now. I think we've made enough LV circuits. Why is it not running? Oh, it's out of resistors. You have specialists in EDR? Yeah, no. We did not have the option to go to a specialist because we didn't really know what was happening, so we just kind of had to go ER and wait. I should have more resistors somewhere because I made 1 billion of them. So I think I should have a few more. Yeah, there's 20 of them. Do I have more somewhere? No. That's fine. Honestly, once this finishes, we should have like a stack of LV circuits. And then we just need good circuit boards, which can be made with so there's the awful recipe, or we could get the good recipe if we get a chem reactor. Streaming more? Yeah, I have been having a lot of fun streaming more. Why have you stopped running? You're out of oxygen, okay. Here, take this oxygen and start working again, machine. Are the vibes? No worries, Pert. Jeez, not to worry. The vibes are me having short-term memory loss and forgetting how machines work anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, so I need a chem reactor if I want to do this, but I need iron-free chloride or sodium persulfate. We can just make the circuit boards the bad way. I'm not going to hacking min-max everything to the moon right now, because we just need a few circuits. We will just make them the bad way with gold wires and boards. Oh, I need some iron rods, right. These get laved. These get recycled. And catch me stream fishing. I don't know what that means, so sure. I have no idea what that means, so go for it. Okay, so this, tin cables. And then I need rubber sheets, which we are apparently out of? Crazy. Oh, no, I have them in my inventory. Conveyors. Okay, back to the original task we were doing. So step 1. Boom. That's all step 1 is. But, you know. I need my... Jeez, I'm still making more of these. Okay. That's enough vacuum tubes, I think. You're up to 60? 60 is good enough. Furnace can start doing gold. So I need my wrench. These machines will have to move temporarily. I don't know, they can just, like, chill over here, and we'll connect them to power later when we need them. So this goes here, and this imports. I also need to connect it via wires. Which I know I made cables. There. So step 1. This steals the sand from our power generator. I find it very funny that my power generator's byproduct is sand. Don't worry about that. And then click. So that turns that into silicon dioxide. So silicon dioxide turns into silicon if we put it in a chemical reactor with magnesium. I need a chemical reactor. Chemical reactor. I need an MV machine hull. I need MV casing. I need more aluminum. How are we out of aluminum already? I thought I hecking made some. Did we use it all? That's wild. Didn't we just make aluminum? Oh, sorry. Aluminium. Apparently we're out of aluminum. I thought we just made a bunch, but apparently I am wrong? No, we definitely did, because I definitely distinctly remember hecking blasting gosh darn clay that we mined. I can't believe we ate it all already. I mean, we can get a bit more from our raw aluminum, but do I have to go mine more hardened clay? Jeez. Do we have any clay dust in here we haven't touched yet? This is all stone dust. Huh, apparently we ate it all. We have other ways to source alumina, that, involve me being exceptionally lazy, so we'll just do those instead. Because if there's nothing else I do better than being exceptionally lazy. Alumina. Notably, we can get alumina from centrifuging hacking random stuff. We don't have the nitric acid. But that doesn't work. We can also get it from electrolyzing brick dust. Ruby, red granite. Kyanite. Jade. Potassium feldspar. Oh, the hecking all of my things electrolyze it into it. All of my tantalite stuff turns into it. That's how I get it. Thank you, Fallcraft Warp, for the hecking noises. Always appreciated. So this electrolyzes into it. Oh, we have to plunge this because it's full of water. Yeah, if the ever makes random noises, just assume it's Fallcraft Warp. Gotta go? No worries, Pert. No worries. Thank you for stopping in. I hope things go well for you. I've also noticed we're out of cryolite. I mean, I can go mine cryolite. Let's go take the miner and have it go eat some cryolite, I guess. Because we are going to eat cryolite. It's not done with the tin, though. We're not going to move it early. We're going to just let it eat that, because I don't want to, like, deal with half-eaten veins. Surely we can just produce cryolite from thin air. Surely Gregory will let us do that. Cryolite dust. Can we get this as a process from anything? I'm not doing that. Centrifuging cryolite bees. Not likely. Dang. No, apparently. Apparently it's get cryolite or bust. Okay, I guess we are just going to have to move it from the tin early. Because we do need cryolite. That's a non-negotiable. I am not making compressed raw aluminum forever, because it's way too slow. Is there a way I can cancel this early? Like, tell it to retract? I guess if I pull the... No, it will still go. How do I tell my miner to stop mining? I don't know if I have a way to tell it to stop mining. Well, I really don't want to have to deal with the mining pipes being like that, so we'll just have to wait. We will just cope. We will simply cope. I can cope. I'm very good at coping. Well, while we wait on that, what else could we do? I could go mine cryolite by hand, icky, but, like, feasible? Let's go do some gross manual labor, I guess. Ugh. Gross. Hand mining. That's fine. Cryolite macerates into a lot. We don't need very much of it. The problem is it's a sporadic ore. But don't worry about that part. Twilight. Uh, but yeah, we're not here very long. There it is. Jeez, there's a lot of it here. All this ore will be wasted. Wah wah. That's like 20 cryolite. That's enough for now. That's like not going to hold us over whatsoever, but we are again just here for a tiny bit of time. Just long enough for me to express my hatred of mining by hand. Cool. Let's leave. That was the Twilight Forest. I'm breaking Infinite Hammer. Nice. Is that even useful in HV at that point? Like, I feel like having access to, like, HV miners means it's not actually that useful, but I could be wrong. So I really do not know HV, because, you know, it's somewhat obsolete. Yeah, gotcha. Do beds explode in Twilight Forest? Does anyone here know that? Will my bed explode if I try to sleep here? Or is it just, like, doesn't work? Because I would like to know that information. Because if they explode, we have a new weapon on our hands. If they don't, it's kind of boring. Anyways, cryolite. All these other ores, I'm just going to go throw into our processing line to get done at some point. They can join the backlog. They'll get done at some point. I like how we've actually, like, accidentally made a mix of passive and on-demand ore refining. Like, just accidentally. Thank you, Fongcraft, but no, I'm gonna keep going for a bit. Rhyolite. We are just going to turn this into the dust. What's Cryolite's byproducts? I could wash it for alumina, or I could just centrifuge impure for alumina. Yeah, we'll just throw it back in. We'll just loop it back in. Alas, this big ore washer, I don't know if we'll ever get much use ever again. But that's fine. Does Greg Tech have a way to get music discs better than vanilla mechanics? That's my question. Surely somewhere in this mod pack is a way to get music discs better than vanilla mechanics of having a skeleton shoot a creeper. Not to mention the fact that most of the skeletons are cracked and most of the creepers are spooky, so I really don't want to be trying creeper baiting. I mean, NEI exists, but I'm just incredibly lazy right now. I don't feel like opening NEI. Yippee! Crylight. This'll take a minute. Even with 8 parallels, this'll take a minute. Okay, music disc. There's a villager who called the king who will trade me for them? What? Huh? Huh? I've never seen this villager before. I don't know if he spawns normally. That's crazy. Oh yeah, how's my hardcore Ender expansion doing? I still don't have any of these. Can't buy these options. What's the alter nexus? Oh, it's something we can't do. I also, again, genuinely don't know if any of the stuff in Hardcore Ender expansion actually matters. It might just be hacking lore. But we'll find out. Considering how annoying it is to grind it out, it better not just be lore. Because those notes are hard to find. So this gets centrifuge, which means I need to connect the centrifuge back to the power. Where did I put my wrench? Where did I put my wrench? Where did I put my wrench, gamers? Where is it? It'll turn up. There it is. One of these times I'm gonna put down a tool and it's just gonna be gone forever. It will happen. Okay, click. Then you were centrifuging this. How's our oil reserve doing? We're still over 2 million. We're perfectly fine. Gold wires. Yeah, I love making circuit boards. Woo, 3. Why are you not running? You need copper wires. There we go. Alumina. Cryolite. More aluminum. Right, this whole thing was done because we're running out of aluminum. Right. Iron free chloride, so straight to demand setup. Gotcha. I mean, that's where our plan is to do iron free. I don't know if we're doing iron free chloride or if we're doing sodium persulfate. But which one's better, do you think? I mean, this is what? Chem reactor. And then chem reactor. Eli's your setup. Gotcha. I mean, I want to get our silicon going really badly, but running out of MV circuits is putting a damper on that. Chem reactor, chem reactor. I mean, we could just hecking do it, some of it by hand right now, and then just automate it later, I guess. Either way, though, I need a chem reactor. Which is still, we need the machine hull. Either way, the problem is still we're waiting on aluminum right now. Did I make aluminum wires? I did. I love when I accidentally make aluminum wires. Oh, that needs a hecking bronze rotor. We should have some sitting around, because I made a bunch. Apparently I'm down to one. So this would get put in the line, but I'm going to quickly divert it first to make a bit of iron 3D. So iron 3 is hydrochloric acid, chlorine, hydrogen. Hydrogen is free, you can steal some, they can't stop you. And I should have chlorine sitting around somewhere. Oh, I also have a bunch of hydrogens just sitting around in the cells. I forget what I got chlorine from, but it was from it was a byproduct of some reaction that I stopped doing because I had no use for it. But if it makes iron for chlorine, I guess that's a use. So that turns into hydrochloric acid. Which I could use, which I also do need for my loop anyways. And then iron-3 chloride is chem reactor of chlorine and iron and hydrochloric. The long dive? No worries. Jeez, do your long dive. Have fun. What do you mean, oops? So it's hydrochloric plus iron dust. It's mining coal that's distracted. So yeah, it's empty cells, iron dust, and hydrochloric acid. To get iron-3 chloride. Oh, and it gets us hydrogen back. I'm like swimming in hydrogen now. We don't need this much hydrogen. But after we get this, just the amount for the quest, we're gonna back up and finish the silicon. And then we'll go back to do this. How's it going?
Okay.
How's your fever? Gotcha, that's good. Yummy iron-3 chloride. We're gonna fill our backpack full of acid in case we need to throw it at someone later. perfectly safe, I assure you. Iron-free chloride. So that lets us make better, like, circuits way cheaper. I don't need code circuit boards. Or, like, to etch plastic boards. But let's make good circuit boards, which is chem reactoring chloride of gold foils. I need more gold for gold foils.
Hurts, so.
It still hurts? I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do? Okay. So these are made in chem reactor on, it doesn't say a circuit, so the Sugno circuit. Iron-free chloride, the stacking this, and gold foils. And then we can just make a yes amount of these and never have to touch it ever again. We'll just make like a yes amount of them. That's the best plan, is just always make a yes amount of whatever it is you're thinking. Why have you stopped? No alumina. And then, after you're done chewing on that, I'm sure I can find something else for you to eat. I guess just take some iron dust. Just in the meantime. Well, I figure out how we get you more aluminum. Alumina, sorry. Okay, gamers, plan. We're gonna go strip mine a mountain. Because, we need a lot more alumina dust. Who wants to go eat a mountain? We're gonna make the Greg parking lot for the Greg Mart. Natural wonders? I think that means untapped resources. Yeah. Because we have these lovely, pristine, beautiful cliffs this way that are just dying to be turned into a parking lot. Like, doesn't this look like a wonderful place for a hecking big box store? Anyways, let's get to it. We're going to just fill our entire builder's backpack with stacks of this stuff. Because I'm gosh darn sick and tired of having to keep mining this. Forever. It is never ending. Part of me wants to just set off like 600 powder barrels in this general direction and just pick up the wreckage, but that would probably destroy a lot of the items. So, you know, we won't do that, but it'd be funny. What are we at? 9 out of 15. Cool. Like, remember we ate the hardened clay off the ground? No, we're just eating an entire mountain. We're gonna keep going till we can no longer hold items. And then the master will have a fun time. Curry doesn't have a fast hammer. That is true, but the problem is all my redstone is currently reserved for making red alloy. Or sorry, redstone alloy. But you know, I can see the vision behind, you know, maybe eventually putting redstone on this. Make better material too. I could. But like I am supremely lazy and don't even know what the better material is at this point. What? I don't even know what our next pickaxe material is. Like, because, I mean, my next option was I was considering just making, like, dark steel tools. Because if I need something that mines cobalt, we can just make a dark steel pickaxe. Ardite? Ardite's annoying. Instamine infinite one with, what, unstable ingots? I really don't... I'd have to do the ritual, which we need to do at some point, but I don't have an enchantment table. I'd have to go find an enchantment table for the ritual. That's the issue with the ritual. I have Thaumcraft, just make one. I cannot, I don't have this much vis. We're on a wood-capped wand. You see this? We can't afford this in this economy. Also, yeah, that's the issue. We cannot afford that in this economy. The most I can do, you found on a wizard tower, like, I could go look for wizard towers, but yeah, that's annoying. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, actually, I found a wizard tower. I did find a vanadium steel hammer. True. But, like, I, again, don't want to hand mine. I despise hand mining. Let the robots do it for me. We have machines for a reason. They know their place. Let the robots do it. Can't mine clay and stuff? Only if you're uncreative. Only if you lack creativity. You know who can mine clay? Golems. Let the golems do the manual labor. That requires infusion, so that's HV, but hear me out. Hear me out. Where is it? Golems. I could have sworn they had a mine option. What's it called? Like Golem Core? Yeah, there we go. See? Break. Oh, it's in Gadgemancy, that's why. See? You could just tell your golems to mine for you. All you need is a pickaxe of the core, an axe of the stream, and a shovel of the earth mover. And then you could make a golem mine for you. Easy. Too much effort? It is. It's not worth it. But, you know, that's how we hate manual labor here. That's how much I despise manual labor, as I will go jump through 600 hoops to not have to go mine for 5 minutes. We didn't make it all the way to MV just to do what we did in the Stone Age. That's my mining. I mean, I don't either. I'm doing a bit. Look, I like to find the worst solutions to my problems. That's like my goal in Greg is to find the absolute worst solutions to any given problem. That actually, still work. I want to say I like to say the mob grinder is a perfect example of this because we made this to get XP for some reason for XP bucket crafting. Can't remember when we need XP bucket craft. So we made the world's least efficient mob grinder. And here it still stands, grinding mobs to this day. A true hero. Savior of the run. Anyways, how are my gold foils doing? I'm feeling really lazy. Hacking hammer. Good circuit board time. Remember we're supposed to do a sodium loop today? Me neither. The constant sidetrack. The funny part is the sodium loop's been like something in the back of my head for like 3 streams now, something we have to set up. But we just keep getting distracted. And by we, I mean I keep getting distracted. Jeez, we're sitting on so much silicon dioxide. Let's go get more of that hardened clay, or clay dust, I should say. That's you distracting me? Okay, thank you for taking one for the team, Ruby. Thank you so much. Never mind, I guess. Anyways. More clay for the electrolyzing gods. Cold in. It's going here. This bender's really slow. But we didn't make the MV one yet, so we just have to cope. Wait. We're just gonna steal this chem reactor. Heck, screw it. What am I doing? We're not making one, we're gonna steal. Just cannibalize your own infrastructure constantly. Why make anything new? You can just reorganize your machines. Never make anything new. Just shuffle your machines around to more pleasing configurations. Okay. So you need to item output into you. The chem reactor takes, I think manganese, right? Yeah, magnesium and silicon dioxide. On it appears no circuit. So I guess this rock, silicon, and magnesia. I need an item filter. Zinc, foil, and fine steel wires with molten polyethylene. I think I might be out of zinc. Oh, no, I'm not. I will take this back. I'll forget that we have a bunch of molten red alloy and, like, remake it in the future, probably. Okay, so you need polyethylene. You're on 1. Also need fine steel wire. Which I only have 32 of. That's fun. We can make it work. We'll make it work. That's just wire milling steel on 3. So I just need more steel. Which just means I need a bit of wrought iron. Quickly arc that. How's it going? Oh. I'm sorry. Are the painkillers not helping? Well, the other one. Hmm. I'm sorry. Oh, what am I doing? We have so much steel. What was the steel for? Steel wire. Let me know if you need anything, okay? It's fine, okay. Well, anyways, what were we doing? Something, like, make the product, consumer. Make more good circuit boards. Good circuit boards, thrown in here. Make the MV circuits. I need an item filter. These need to be foiled at some point. Do I have any more zinc anymore? I don't think so. We probably have to go mine more zinc. Never mind, we got more zinc. Which is good, because I don't remember what makes zinc... Oh, it's zinc gravel. Duh. So you can see my brain remember things in real time if you watch the stream. It's really quite incredible. Mostly because I don't know of a good way to hacking filter these out. Because these will have to be 2 separate outputs. So we're just going to use multiple item filters, you know? And pretend that's a good use of resources. Just pretend that you have your resource use is good. Because the magnesia, I think, gets recycled, right? Magnesia can be, blasted back into oxygen and magnesium. So I need another electrolyzer. We can get another electrolyzer. As soon as this... Okay, our bender is being overworked. But, it can be overworked for now. MV bender is for future me to do. Okay, stop making that. Actually, no, do make the zinc. This is what I get for not making MV versions of some of these. Suffering through slowness. Okay, so all the gold foil gets put in here. You can have the rest of the alumina. So yeah, this takes the sand. It has already eaten all the sand. Jeez. And then it turns silicon dioxide into magnesia raw silicon. But I don't know why it stopped. So this will need to output... I don't know where the output hatch is, but I'm going to assume it's facing the back. Output facing south. Okay, so it'll output here into an electrolyzer. That we can turn to oxygen. We can hook up the oxygen to run into this tank. So I need some pipes. Let's go extrude some pipes. I need a wrench. I have my wrench. Click extruder. Let's make some pipes. This will just make to 1,000,000 steel pipes. Just normal pipe. Normal pipe. Gadget extruder. The sounds of industry. Okay, because there'll be an electrolyzer here that will need to output oxygen. The oxygen will eventually end up in this tank. After going under the floorboards. In order to be able to fit this. Why do I just have a pipe here? There, into the spaghetti nightmares base it goes. I need more fluid pipes. I'm gonna need an electrolyzer. I'm gonna need hacking. More aluminum plates. Thank you, zinc plates. Go to 1. Start bending. I'm gonna need more... Okay, I have enough fine wires. Because these item filters will turn into, filtered conveyor covers. Yeah. I'm gonna need another conveyor. Which will need, more empty motors. Which are missing literally everything. Cool, cool, cool. Well, so it'd be that, and I'm missing tin cables. That's weird. I'm missing tin wires. Yikes. Where is my tin at? Probably not smelted yet, right? Unless somebody just didn't process on my tin. There it is. These get wire milled on 1. That's gonna need more rubber. There, this needs more raw rubber. There's the raw rubber. Everything needs everything. Oh man, this is gonna be a spaghetti nightmare mess. I can already see the spaghetti nightmare monster in my mind. That's how I know it's gonna be bad. When I think it's gonna be a mess of pipes, that's it's really gonna be a mess of pipes. Because I normally think nothing's gonna actually be a mess of pipes. So yeah. So those get cabled. I need to just sit down and make, like, 2 stacks of motors at some point. But that'll be like an Austrian thing. It's just like, I spend a day making LV motors. Okay, motors. Conveyors. Okay. That needs iron screws and iron plates. I have 3 iron screws. That's not enough. These stone bricks can get put in the floor to save inventory room. All this iron will just get steeled as is, because I'm too lazy to wrought iron it right now. Before I do that, let me quickly do this. I don't know where my wrench went. Where'd my wrench go? There. I threw my 2 logs on the ground. I need that. So that. I need an electrolyzer, the advanced version. That needs silver wires. Okay, where is my silver? Silver. Yeah, let me just make a decent amount of silver wires. We actually don't need them in bulk, but, like, maybe they'll be useful later. It's not like silver's hard to get anymore with Twilight Forest access. Why is this not running? Oh, it's out of circuits. This has stopped working, so we can go back to making gold foils. Yeah, that's apparently very good at making circuits. Also, I think I saw diodes in one of my chests. Sorry, I'm sitting on apparently a lot of diodes. Sorry, I don't know when I made so many diodes, but apparently we're sitting on a lot of diodes. And then, yeah, we'll throw some more copper wires at it. Now that's a lot of MV circuits. Which is good, because we're going to use a lot of them. Okay, our item filters are done. Just need silver wires. Okay, so the electrolyzer can't go there yet, so we have to make the conveyor filter things. Which need tin plates. And iron screws. So these will get cutting machined. For efficiency reasons. Jeez, how long have we just spent running? It's 2.5 hours of hecking just running between machines trying to make components. Welcome to the off-stream experience, where all I do is just make components for several hours. Yeah, Greg. But it's fine, because it'll let us filter the outputs of this thing, which I still don't know why it's not running. Um, 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 what? Ah! Gregory, what are you doing? Gregory! Uh, that's not on the hecking warp list. We still one-shot him, so I don't really care. That was more scary than until I turned out we could just one-shot him. Can I see game? Can we unfog? How much warp are we even at? Oh, he gave me temp warp. Hecking, we're higher warp now because he gave me temp warp. Great. Also, I guess the fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. Jeez, it's like we hecking polluted everything. Could this go away? This isn't on the warp list of effects. There it goes. So I'm assuming this is just a rare base fall warp thing. Because if I go... where is it? Novice Thaumaturgy. Warp warnings. We would be up to 50. Nothing 50 or below is, Spawn Eldritch Guardian. So I'm assuming that's just like a base Thaumcraft thing that they never bothered to mention. Well, if it happens again, we can be fine knowing that we just one-shot him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But he gave us 3 temp warp, which is the rudest part, because I've been trying to carefully manage my warp, and I'm really glad I soaped and put it down, because if we didn't, we would be, at a fire bat level, thanks to that. Anyways, I need, iron screws. These can just get thrown in here for now. How are we doing on oil? We're still over 2 million. All of these foils get thrown in the chem reactor. There we go. And then I would like to make some of these, please. Missing a screwdriver. I mean, I have a screwdriver, it's just in here. Okay, filtered conveyor covers. So, I don't know how these work, but we'll find out. It just spit everything on the floor. My inventory's a mess. Give me a sec. There. I'm gonna rewire this quickly to remove an extra wire we don't need. So, I want you to filter the magnesia. Why is this not running? Oh, you need magnesium. So if this filters the magnesia, we can tell it to go into this electrolyzer. It needs to not be facing this way. Ah. I need to face, like, this direction. Because the electrolyzer can just blast the magnesia. Get to oxygen of magnesium. I need an item pipe. I don't want a restrictive pipe. I'll take a regular pipe. We just need one end pipe, actually. Which we can then loop the magnesia just straight back into the Oh, wait, no. It goes into the electrolyzer. It goes into this thing. Can I just... Wait. Could it just auto-output that direction? Can I just tell you to the item auto-output? Oh, no. Can I tell this one to... Why would you not auto-output? Oh, because you're out. Is it because your output's facing that way? Hacking, if I tell your output to be on the bottom, will you fix it? Cool. So this will just literally cycle it back and forth. Yeah, why are you... Oh, because you're not filtered. Okay, what machine does this go in before it spills over the hecking floor? It goes into, I think, a chem reactor. Yeah. You can use a screwdriver to make step input. That's neat to know. I mean, the thing is, it'll back up on oxygen right now, which is a saving grace, because I haven't finished finishing it, you know. Yeah, you see, it's backed up on oxygen. Wait, why are you not outputting your magnesia? What? You should be outputting the magnesia. Oh, it only outputs literally hecking... No, No, one. One. Wait, will you only output if you hit that hecking amount? How much magnesia does this produce? 4. I don't understand you. Why is it not spitting them out? Why are you not... I don't understand. Oh, because it's the output side. It's not accepting input because it's the output side. I have to screwdriver it. That's what. My bad. Okay, so it's going to back up because it's overflowing oxygen. We'll fix that in a sec. I want to deal with what the next machine is, which I think is the chem reactor. Yeah, because you take the raw silicon and you mix it with hydrochloric acid, which we have to make. How do I get chlorine again? What's the best way to get chlorine? Probably electrolyzing something. Buffer on a drawer since it's also used. Yeah. This electrolyzer needs to make chlorine right now. Who needs buffers? Who needs buffers when I could just run the entire thing forever and just use all the outputs? Smile. Surely we can just do that. What if we just run the system constantly without any breaks and magically use all the outputs? Hear me out. Then we don't need to buffer it. Except that's, like, insane. Okay, so you... What even is your job? You take, right, the silicon and do something with it. I need hydrochloric acid. But for that, I need the chlorine. Hydrochloric acid's a closed loop, so I only have to make a bit of it, and it will run forever. What can I blast for chlorine? Salt? I'll just get some bait, because it's a closed loop. So yeah, take this... Oh, not in there. You eat the salt. Hydrochloric acid is just chem reactoring on one hydrogen chlorine. I can do that. Okay. Oh, thing, you just want to be envy for speed? I just want to be envy for speed. Like, yes, it's extra power consumption, but... envy machines go burr. Okay, so you take this and just make me some... Why aren't you running? Why aren't you making hydrochloric acid? You have chlorine, you have hydrogen. Hello? Oh, you have no power. Duh. Also, because I don't want to have to transform all the power down again. Like, I'll just run off empty power. Because if we want the same throughput, we'd have to run twice as many LV machines, which we're running into space issues is the other reason we want to stay on MV machines. Like, you know. Make chunk get pressure RC bullets, you're making a cutting machine. That's how it be, is like, you start with wanting to make oh, that's a quest? Hydrochloric acid's a quest? I didn't know we had that unlocked. It's just over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a loot bag. No way, 16 farm blocks. Is what I could have always wanted. Okay, so your actual job is you take... How's it going? Is we make... Not that. We're over here. So you take those and you make this, which is hydrochloric acid and the silicon. And then step 2 is something else. So this is step 1. Whoa. Why is this not working anymore? Oh, because, right, I never actually finished filtering the oxygen. Oh, we should do that. I never actually finished outputting the oxygen. One, because oxygen is very good for us. Yeah, because it would just keep the EBF uptime going without us having to burn sugar. Boom. Oh, you need an output for this. You're not going to auto-output. Right. Right, you don't just magically eat from and send to the pipes. Can I put a conveyor by doing hacking that? Yes, I can. And I don't want you importing for your output slot anymore. That's fine. So that takes the oxygen, and it should feed it into this tank. Yes, it does. And then that tank pumps into this tank, which then takes our oxygen and feeds it to the EPF. Let's go. Why are you not outputting? 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 Oh, because I hacking put too much silicon dioxide in here. Export. Why are you not exporting? You should be exporting. Oh, there it goes. Let's go. And they bounce back and forth now. And it just produces, it's just an it's a free oxygen generator. They don't want you to know about this, but you can make oxygen for free. As part of your solar silicon setup. Yes! Okay, so we have this now, game. What do I do with it? I get an industrial diamond for my troubles. Thank you. Just what I needed, the IC2 diamond. Okay, but what do I do with this now? So solar grade polysilicon is another chem reactor recipe. Is I literally wait, so we chem reactor it, and then we chem reactor it? Wait. Okay, so yeah, we take this, we make it, and then we just immediately chem reactor it again. Okay. I need another chem reactor. So it's... let me get my copper wires on. I need aluminum rods. We can do that. That's so funny that you just run it through a couple chem reactors in a line. Oh, and I'm gonna need a bronze rotor. I'm gonna need more bronze. We can make bronze. We just need tin. Which we are suspiciously low on. Very suspiciously out of tin. It's finally one rotor. All of this to set up solar, like on-demand solar silicon. Well, it's technically passive, but only if you squint hard enough. Which is the best type of on-demand. My favorite type of on-demand. On-demand if you pretend. Or sorry, passive if you pretend. If we were to AFK for hours on end, actually it would actually stop because we don't have machines running for hours on end without manual intervention right now. So yeah, it's make-believe passive. Which again is a very good type of passive. I believe at least half your machines should run off the power of your imagination. Alright, this needs our aluminum rods. If you aren't running half your machines off of imagination, well, you're really playing the game wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna need this back. Inventory, full inventory. I love full inventory. I love my full inventory. Oh. That Kraper can stay, I guess. He helps. He vibes with the place. Advanced chem reactor. So I need this could be all set to fluid auto output. And then I need a way to transfer the items over. I've got a conveyor. We can just put it underneath and item pipe it. I need those item pipes back. Okay, so let me dig under the floor quickly. Having this pipe run space has actually become very useful. I'm very glad we decided to do it. Every base going from here on out needs to have a dedicated pipe run. Okay, so both of those, to make solar-grade silicon, run on circuit 1. that needs power before it'll actually turn on, you know. But, pretend it had power. If it had power, it would have worked right there. I thought I made some more 4x cables, but I guess I hallucinated that. No, we did. Never mind. We did that in reality. I'm not completely insane yet. Go away. Okay, good. We didn't accidentally look at him and set him off. Very real hazard when dealing with creepers. Bruh, I thought I told you to leave. Okay, so this needs to be powered with a wire cutter. Right, wire cutter. That's the wrench. Study loop's done. That silicon's good. We have good oxygen source. Bro, I'm gonna despawn you. You're getting despawned. Nope, you're getting despawned. You didn't teleport out if you're in time. You're getting forcibly despawned and sent to the hecking Shadow Realm for the rest of your life. I hope you enjoy the Shadow Realm, Ender Creeper. It's where you belong. Remember when we used to have intact floorboards? Me neither. Okay. Solar grade silicon and empty cells. So the empty cells... I need my screwdriver. Input from output side allowed. So I need 2 more filters. Right? Yeah, I need 2 more filters. Please tell me more zinc. Uh-oh, I think we're out of zinc. No, we still got zinc. So I need more fine steel wires. Because, yeah, we'll need 2 more conveyored item filters. We'll need 2 more conveyors. And the hydrochloric acid just gets pumped back into you. So I'm going to tell you to do a liquid output this side. Are you supposed to have hydrochloric acid in you? Or are you supposed to have it? Wait, which one are you supposed to have the hydrochloric acid? Wait, no, you are. Okay, yeah, no, you do. So you can flute output. And then, yeah, you send your stuff to here. I just need to send you empty cells from this one. And then we need to... So, yeah, we need 2 filters. We need 2 filters. We absolutely need the 2 filters. I need more conveyors. I need 2 conveyors. I need MV motor. Not LV. I need LV motors. Bruh. Bruh. I'm out of everything. We're destitute. I'm out of literally everything for them. Iron rods are in this chest? Oh, never mind. And we just need regular copper wires. Go-go gadget capitalism. I need more coins. 10 more. 10 more, you say? Yippee, capitalism saves the day, yet again. Oh, I need more tin cables. You wanna know how we get more tin cables? Yippee, capitalism saves the day, yet again. I can't for the vending machine at 2.9. Gonna be so nice. I guess we just have the spare electrolyzer now. It can just go sit over here. Dang, this went up. This is surprisingly a lot more compact than I thought it would be. I thought this would be a lot bigger. Oh, it wants me to eat the hydrochloric back. The hydrator. I am not doing Steve's cards too. Sorry, Steve, but I'm not doing your cards. My apologies. Oh, I need gallium for gallium arsenide. How do I get gallium again? How do I get gallium again? Zinc or sphalerite? Oh, not sphalerite. That's the nether. No. No, we have to go back to the nether. Please. You can't make me go back to the nether. No. No. No, I hate it there. Oh no. The never beckons. Oh no. We have sphalerite, we have sphalerite. Never mind, we have a stack of it. We have a stack of it. Oh, you have nickel the overworld? Yeah, nickel's not an overworld ore. We have a stack of it. Take that, Never. We're just electrolyzing this. Screw you, Never. Boom. Why? Easy gallium. Easy zinc. Okay, so I need these, which need iron screws, which I never grabbed. 4 LV circuits? For what? Sorry, I forget. Sorry. I remember LV circuits being expensive, so I understand your pain, but I also. Twilight Forest, yeah, it is. It's expensive. It is expensive early, but it's worth. It's worth. Because it gets you access to silver for easy silver boilers. It gets you access to lead for ULV holes for which are for a few machines. It gets you access to nickel, which if you're always surprised. Once you have the assembler, I recommend just batch crafting all the components for circuits and then throwing them into a circuit assembler if you got that yet. But like, just make the most efficient components you can. No circuit assembler yet. Even that, just make like all the components as efficiently as you can in an assembler, because I know you won't probably have like all the most efficient recipes. But if you can bulk craft the components, you can throw together like 16 LV circuits without much issue. Oh, I'm out of tin plates. Let's go get some tin. Oh, I have tin plates in the old base. Like the old base. 1. Good news, I will need 1. Okay, so... I swear I made 2 conveyors. Where did they go? Up there. Okay, so the last step of this process. This is the face, so we can't actually connect. We actually can't put these into the face, correct? How do I rotate the face? Can I force it to face the other direction? Can you face this way, please? There we go. Perfect. Same for this one. I need you to face the wall. This will spit out those. This will filter empty circles. Oh, this needs a chest, or else it's going to throw solar-grade silicon onto the floor forever. I did not mean to clear the filter. You're supposed to be on empty cells. Yeah, you could actually spit out the zone. Okay. On-demand solar silicon processing. It works. It actually works. Hold up. One of my machines actually worked for once. W. That never happens. Usually this never works first try. I cleared the filter! Okay, we just have to be very careful we don't clear the filter. Well then, I've got way too much silicon dioxide that's just begging to turn into the other one. So we literally just have a sand to begging purified silicon route now. How you feeling? Very sore? I'm sorry. Just don't touch this machine or else I clear the filter instantly. So we'll probably make like a full chest of slow grade silicon. That's probably good enough. Can I get you anything? No? Okay. I can't see us needing more than a full chest of it, Smile. The best part is its passives off of our power gen. Okay, so now we have this. Like, this is truly and well completed. I'm so happy we actually got today's goal done on stream. Boom. We got the silicon loop. I say we have 2 million fluid cells, by the way. It works. Okay, up next, I need 32 and a small gallium arsenide crystal. I don't know what I'm talking about. What does the EBF do now? I guess the EBF just makes steel forever. I thought there was a way to get hacking something that turned into alumina with this, but oh well. But yeah, the mixed on-demand slash passive slow grade silicon. What's happening, Ruby? What's with the OMG? I love these closed loops though. Like that's something I need to keep more of an eye out for. Is any machine loop that I could just loop all components. You pull off the stream goal. Oh, look, like we didn't really get too distracted though. Like we got our goal done, which was this. I'm very happy about it. I will say, I have to keep. I've made so many chem reactors. It's like the whole of Envy is just turning to chem reactor conga lines. But the good news is now oxygen is also a solved issue. Jesus, so much stone dust. Let's go check on the bees to celebrate actually doing a goal. Let me eat. Look, I can do things sometimes if I actually put my mind to it. Stop turning supernatural. I'm tired of seeing it. You need a supernatural. Please turn entropic. This has been Bees. How is our power store holding up? We're still over 2 million oil. Can't last forever. It's so funny that all of these are just chemical reactions you just do one way, then do the other way. Just to pull out materials from your original material. I'm sure that's how you do it in real life. Surely Greg Tech isn't waving its hands a bit with chemical magic. Surely this is how it works in real life too. Okay, so you go get Forged Hammer. Hacking Steam Multi-Block Forged Hammer about to have its greatest moment in history. While it's happening, Foamcraft research. Outcaster's featually complimented by Craig Tech lights. The general it works out? Gotcha. I mean, I'm assuming Greg Tech oversimplifies the chemical processes. And also, real-life chemistry is not just a magic machine that does every chemical reaction for you. Yippee, warping research. How is my warp? Maybe we shouldn't have done that. How's my warp? Oh, it's at 50. We're fine. That one is witchery. That's the fume funnel. I think I need the altar at some point, but that's a minor warping research, so I need more soap. For making bools. Okay. So, how do I make a bool? Oh, I blast furnace them on 2. Understood. Are these all still cooking? They are. So you can see that these things are really slow. Our passive ore refining. But that's fine. You need more silicon dioxide to be happy. I mean, this also frees up our chest with all this silicon dioxide that's just sitting in them doing nothing. No, I cleared the filter! Okay, we're good. We're good. The item pipes didn't jam. The item pipes have jammed. Do not click this machine. Remind myself, do not click this machine. It clears the filters. Mil. Can I even run this off LV power? I guess that is an LV machine. But modern grade differs. Single block characters and selects to multi block ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, here they don't. Here they're just. Here the multi blocks are way better because they have more slots, whereas the single blocks are small. I'm sorry, a hacking bool takes how long? Bruh. Okay, we need canifol coils. We need canifol coils. We need canifol coils. How do I... What is canifol? What is a canifol? Chrome, aluminum, iron. We'll start with the coils. So it's an MV mixer recipe of aluminum, chrome, and iron. Well, one of these ingredients is free. Iron is free. You can just take it. They can't stop you. Aluminum dust we can source through various methods. So that's not too bad. I think the easiest is some sort of electrolyzing. Like, what can we blast for aluminum dust? Sodalite. Yeah, we'll just go blast some sodalite. I still have a bunch of sodalite from our hacking centrifuge stone dust for years arc. Speaking of, we need to centrifuge more stone dust for eons. Boom. I mean, the realistically our literal best source of aluminum dust is as a hecking off byproduct from laving aluminum. Chrome dust might be an issue. Chrome dust sounds annoying. I have a little bit from probably some random one-off process I did. Okay. How do I source chrome? Chrome ore is probably not real. None of these ores are real. Manganese. Manganese isn't real. Ruby ore is real. Ruby ore is real. Nichrome, moon metal, canful dust. Vanadium steel is a bit of it. Ruby juice. Ruby juice turns into a lot. But it's only a 50% chance. I don't like that. No HV recipes. Electrolyzing. It can blast ruby dust. Maybe that's our method. We could just blast a bunch of ruby dust. I mean, I know in Envy there is ruby juice. which apparently is better than blasting it with electricity. But that's a whole other machine loop we'd have to set up, and like, I do not have the brain power to set up another machine loop. So let's just blast some ruby dust with extreme electrical impulses. You know, I'm sick and tired of thinking. Throw it in a machine, let it do its thing. That's my motto. We should have like a bunch of ruby ore. Yeah, we have impure piles of ruby dust, which we can just go speed. I don't need to maximize efficiency for everything right now. We just want to get through MV. Like, look at this ruby ore. This will have, if we can put it here and it will get processed within 3 to 5 business days. We will then, you know, we will have ruby within 3 to 5 business days now. So if you guys come back to the stream within 3 to 5 days, those stacks will then be processed into ruby dust. Oh, we got our 1. Yippee. Now I need wafers, so I need an advanced cutting machine. I don't want cobalt brass. I hate cobalt brass. No. Brass, tin, cobalt. Ugh. We'll use the hacking LV mixer because I'm exceptionally lazy. I mean, I'm very resource efficient. You know what? You know how we're getting our brass? It's called Screw It. I'm going to recycle our small brass item pipes. We're just going to macerate these down. We will get better ways of handling items if I ever spend 2 seconds to go look at Ender IO. So it's fine. I'll just put this clay in a random chest and complain we're out of clay later. There's the brass. So, you mix that. What else is cobalt brass made out of? Oh, tin. I don't have tin. I'm so lazy and distracted, we're not even gonna bother moving this miner if it's done, because inventory's too full. We're just going to... Oh, this is hecking full. It did find a lot of garnet sand. Anyways. I'm not waiting 3 to 5 business days for this tin. This is just going to the steam macerator. We'll just steam macerate all this. But dang, it feels like we've made actual progress today, which is crazy. I'm not used to that. Oh wait, I forgot. I hacking blast fired all the tin we'd ever want. This tin needs to be macerated into the dust. Full inventory, full inventory. I hate this. It goes in here for now. As well as an Ward. I fucking hate Ward. Ward's cringe. Well, like we can listen to Ward. Sorry, I'm just the world's biggest Ward hater. Anyways. Cobalt, why aren't you mixing? There we go. So then we need a gear, and then we make the hacking diamond blade. So the gear, we just extrude. I know I said Greer, please don't bring it up. I can't talk anymore. We're hitting that part of the Greg experience. So, cobalt brass takes a while. Oh, I guess I'll take my loot bag. Ooh, iron to gold chest upgrade. Sure, I guess just let me go upgrade the chest that's sitting outside the miner so it doesn't jam anymore. There you go, an extra 3 entire rows for you to mine. Let's head back. I will say that the cutting machine is kind of it's fine. Like I find one of the less useful LV machines. Like it makes bolts better for screws, but that's just my opinion though. My opinion's notably wrong a lot of the time. I mean, it has other uses that are more important. Like makes casings at 2x? Oh yeah, I guess it does do that. I never did that. I always just alloy smelted my casings. And now I'm just extruding them, because, you know, extruder. So, I need Canifol. Oh, why is this not done? Oh, I can make stainless steel. It feels like chrome is going to be our issue. Because everything else we need is easy. Like, manganese will just get as byproduct from tantalite stuff. Nickel's free, iron's free. Chrome is from ruby, which is annoying and slow. But then we get stainless steel EV processing. So we're probably going to need what? It's an HP recipe. We're gonna have to up tier our EBF. We'll have to run up 4 diesels. we just have to swap these out for uh MV energy hatches, and we'll have to swap the cables up for MV cables. But that's fine. Yeah, like our literal the only thing really keeping us out of HV at this point is, well, one, we have to make plastic boards. So we need a good source of iron free chloride. And two, we have to make our EBF HV ready. But then we're ready for HV. Like, we're literally, that's really close, surprisingly. I forget what this chrome is for. It's for the canifol, right? Like, I'm surprised at how quick it feels like we're almost at HV. And then HV, we're going to sit in for like 16 years, because we have to build so much stainless steel. The good news is, though, stainless steel unlocks making more cooking for blockhead stuff. The real important part of HV is stainless steel can be used for making cooking utensils. So canifol, I think, gets EBF'd. And it makes hot canifol ingots. Time to burn my hands. It's fine, we're literally fireproof, they probably won't hurt us. Why are you not firing? Why are you not firing? Oh, you need more slurp rate. So, canifol is on 11. This can take some more silicon dioxide. I put it... Ooh, okay, why is it not firing the canifol? Canifol dust on 11 in blast. It's an HV. Canifol's H... Wait. Oh, Canifol's HV. We need MV energy hatches. Oh. Canifol is HV. We have to pivot to Canifol. Or, sorry, to MV energy hatch. Which requires, I think, wafers. Yeah, because it's these which use wafers. Which need the MV cutting machine. Sorry about the yawn. It's starting to get late. Jeez, my inventory is never getting fixed. Okay, so advanced cutting machine, I need the diamond saw blade. Right. Which is these get extruded. I say, I think I smell positive diamond dust from diamond processing, yeah. So MV energy hatches, which means the EBF is going to quadruple its fuel consumption. But that's fine, because we're hacking not even close to the max amount of fuel we can produce. Like, we're not even close to max fuel demand. So, like, if it gets hungry, that's fine. It could be hungry. Okay, advanced cutting machine. I'm missing literally everything. I need more Cooper nickel. I need Cooper nickel wires. Okay. I need copper and nickel. Cooper nickel. got nickel. I've got chalchlorite. That's going to be copper. Well, good to know we put Canifol on a hold for now. So I guess next time we either keep going towards Canifol or we take a bit of a detour that we can get once we get wafers and we just hard focus the oil rig. Either way works. But I'm sorry, I'm just so proud that we actually got hacking this automation set up right. I'm like so happy. You have no idea how happy. It doesn't look like it's just like this like 4 machine setup. It's like tiny. It's nothing. But I'm so happy. It's actually 5 machines. Wasn't back there. Like the fact that we can just put a thing in and it works, no issues. It's just such a good feeling. Cause like here's LV. LV is I am hand moving stuff around between machines. Gross, icky, takes years. MV, machine chains. You put something in your first machine, it goes through all the steps, at the end of it, you get your final product. Easy, simple, elegant. I'm so happy about that. I mean, it looks elegant. In reality, there is the hecking spaghetti mess of nightmares down here, but don't worry about this. Don't worry. I don't know what half these pipes are for anymore, or what directions they should be in, but the machines know, and that's all that matters. It's okay. We just don't care. I want to actually take a screenshot. I need like a good angle. That's good enough, just to show off hacking. And then I could ask people to rate my setup and they'll go, why do you have pipes everywhere? There we go. Now I just have to like open an MS Paint so I can like draw really crude circles on everything so people can understand what is happening. And now we just hope that the... I thought I took one of the generators away. Oh, I did. Hecking, it still has 5 entire generators to run the fuel setup. Like, hecking, we probably don't need this many generators just for fuel. But I guess I really wanted to make sure it would never power fail, which is probably a good thing to have planned. But I think we need to raid out to someone because we've hit the point of the night where I'm no longer able to even do anything productive, if you can't tell at this point. Yeah, we made really good progress. Let's raid out to someone. Is there any other VTubers? First question, any other VTubers playing the Gregory of the New Tech Horizons? No? No one here is playing Greg Tech New Horizons who's a VTuber? Wow, can't believe that. I'll just write it to Numerator because I said hi earlier. They said hi earlier, so we'll go rate them to be nice. Okay, see you gamers. I'm gonna go hecking sleep. And then tomorrow morning we go back into Greg. Although I don't know if it's stream tomorrow because I'm going to family Thanksgiving. So we'll see the stream. Sorry, I'm just so happy of our progress. I'm so happy. It just feels so good. This mod pack makes me so unrealistically happy when we make progress. But anyways, yeah, bye bye. We never actually even made the super tanks. That was supposed to be something we were doing today with super tanks. Oh well. Future plan. We got at least one thing done.